This is my documentation about strange phenomena with ASP.NET Core when you bind with link or entity framework as SQL Server as a database on a local machine. So sometimes the database crashes, and I don't know why this happens. All the other databases on that stuff are working fine. So what you see here is my front end, which is written in ASP.NET Core, and it's connecting a local database. And as you see there, the database, the application is not coming back anymore. Or the other applications, some written in web forms like this, they are working perfectly, and I never had a problem with them. But with ASP.NET Core, I have problems all the time since the last years. So what's happening on there is somehow the application crashes, and it has something to do with the database. And what I have to do now is I have to close my application or disconnect it, patch it. Somehow something happens with the database, and as soon as I create or repair it or something, do something with it, when I disconnect it, take it offline, all that stuff, it has to do something with the active connections. And now when I drop all those the connections, and you will see somewhere now this one should be, it should close, and it's really annoying me to work on that problem, because I didn't find any solution anywhere on the web, and I feel myself lost in the support of this problem. And the difference between those settings is here. These are the default applications from former time, and in ASP.NET Core has this Kestrel server or wrapping around the task, and this Kestrel web server has the disadvantage that something happens in there. So I will not really find a solution there, and you will see now when this one will be disconnected, and then I will restart the application again, and then you will see it's running after this. But you have to do this, let's say, every day once. And in the background, you see the applications, the SQL Server running. So it's not a problem of the SQL Server itself. Now waiting. The database is disconnected, and now I'm connecting it again. So I've detached it. Now take it offline, still taking offline. Said that it's running, going to take it offline, but it didn't do it. Here we have the view connection properties of the SQL Server. Now it said additional information: an exception occurred while executing a transact SQL statement or batch. Database ready cannot be opened because it's offline. So now it's offline, seems to be offline. That's what it said. Now I'm starting it again, and now I say task bring it online again. So this seems to be running now, and now let's see if our website comes back. Now I'm saying, okay, my website, you should come back. Let's see if it's still offline. task take offline. It seems to be running. Not working. And now what we also have to do on this case is I have to decouple my in the web server I have to recycle it. First trying to recycle it. Now you see it's recycling. So recycling is also not working at this point, so I'm stopping it. And after stopping, you see now the system reacted in the shows reaction. Now I start it again. Now it will not start as usual. Now I started it again, and I also changed this flag, start application pool immediately, and we're going back to that site. Now it will catch the SQL Server. Now it's back again. So you see, this is the explanation how you may restart your application, your ASP.NET Core, and something is wrong with the application pool and the SQL Server.